Hi, I'm Frank Schreurs. I'm a technical representative for the Safe Quality Food Institute based in Washington, D.C.
Hello, I'm Raina Spence. I'm the Director of Producer Solutions for GLOBALG.A.P.
Hello, I'm Adrienne Rainer, and I work for WQS. We are a third-party certification company. And today we are going to talk about what growers should be doing for 2018 and 2019. I think the biggest thing that growers need to know right now is that their packing houses are going to need to know if they are FSMA compliant. Their growers are FSMA compliant. So the growers need to go and do their third-party certification with the extra modules of the FSMA, and then that packing house knows that that grower that is supplying to that packing house is FSMA compliant, and that packing house has all those records.
Knowing that for producers, one of their #1 concerns is FSMA this year, most of the GFSI food safety standards have already incorporated some sort of a FSMA add-on FSMA module or have rolled in the FDA FSMA requirements for produce safety standards into their certification. So in an instance, GLOBAL.Ga.P has released a standalone add-on that will cover all of the FSMA compliant questions for the produce safety rule. So this is important, and it's one of the #1 producer concerns this year.
So growers are concerned about, is the FDA or a state official going to come on my property? I'm going to get my inspection next year. So I think they're going to need to stay focused and attuned to their local trade associations and other types of outreach to find out what's happening with inspection. They can also, if they're currently on a food safety program, they should be able to use that to help with their inspection program. Governments are going to be looking for those types of ability to extract that information so they can take advantage of that. Another thing they should be aware of is the various outreach that FDA is doing with respect to FSMA. Look on the FDA website. There are a lot of training organizations federally regulated or at least resourced to provide training. Training can come from the certification bodies that they might work with, the schemes like either GLOBAL.Ga.P or SQF. Also have outreach with different training organizations for both training for our standards as well as incorporating the various FSMA tools that we have developed to that. So I think those are things that growers and packing houses alike should be looking forward to in 2018 to help them augment their programs.
The thing that I would really like to stress is that most growers in this area are third-party certified in food safety, and that means that they're already pretty much there with FSMA compliance. They just probably need to do a little bit extra to be FSMA compliant.
And I would just reiterate the importance of the funding of the scientific research to support food safety. This industry, the Washington Tree Fruit Association in particular, has been a thought leader in food safety research, which benefits all schemes and standards and informs decisions that are being made by our companies as we write and revise the way that the critical control points are written. And that information is imperative and really only comes from fundamental applied research.